Sun up on a 2-lane, coffee in a thermos, dust on steel toes. Paint streak on your blue jeans, you smile and say another mile to go. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
You run a big machine, I'm flagging traffic in this neon vest. Hot wind on the blacktop, we trade a joke, then we do our best. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. When the rain comes hard and the culvert starts to moan, oh, we dig in deeper, 'cause somebody's gotta get home. So we bow our heads right there in the dirt, keep us safe, keep these tires on the earth. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From broken X's to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Roadcraft. I am HeadX and this is HeadX Roadworks Mark II. Well, the last time we were in here I was having some issues. Oh, by the way, who we got in here? We got Snakebite. Hello Snakebite, been a minute. And Yankee Kyle, welcome in guys. But the last time we were having real bad stuttering problems, and I went through, I tried a bunch of different things, and the last thing that I found to try is I downgraded the graphic settings from the recommended settings of everything being on ultra, and I bumped it all the way down to medium and found I was able to actually drive around and have it not stuttering nearly as bad. So that's where we're at right there. Anyhow, projects that we have going, objective-wise, we got 2 routes to do, but we need work to do. Objectives, we have 3 current objectives showing, 2 of which are plotting routes. So, and then collecting steel beams for ongoing repairs. But one of those routes needs, I've got to finish flattening this. I've got to build these 2 bridges. And if it's Vorons, we won't have to do any extra work. If it's anything but Vorons, we'll probably have to put some sand across here to give them a good route. And I believe the rest of the route will be off of that bridge, coming around here onto this road, which I think they can do okay. I can't remember for sure. That brings them around all the way over to this door. What graphics card did I get and what got replaced? I got a GeForce 5060 and I replaced a 2060. Yeah, the 5060, the NVIDIA settings say that I should, if I let them set it, it puts everything on Ultra. And it was just not working good on Ultra. Hello, Bobby. Welcome in. And we will enter this vehicle, which is over at the steel beams. Hey, they got rid of the overhang. I kind of thought so. Because for those that may remember, initially there was a lean-to over top of here, and you could just barely get your vehicles through there. Kind of gives it a cleaner look, but I kind of liked having the overhang. I thought it was a rather cool touch. The CPU that is in there is the i7 with 3.6 gigahertz. I really think a good portion of the problem is in the CPU itself. But unfortunately, this being one of those pre-built PCs, I can't really just swap out the CPU like I'd like to do. That would just make it way too easy. Now see, originally on my PlayStation, what I did for this particular route is I ran a bridge off of there down to the island in the middle and then up from the island in the middle to the other side. But I still drove them all the way around all of that chaos. And I'm just trying to do something a little bit different this time around. Yes it is. But what's funny is I have The Last Caretaker, which is also a very CPU intensive game, and that one seems to do just fine. Let's go up here. I will probably be doing a little more work over here. Moondoggy laid this down. He did a pretty nice job of it, but he's unfamiliar with my passion for wide roads for various reasons. Such as passing lanes when the AI traffic's coming at you. Or even if you're going the same direction and they happen to be driving like turtles, like they like to do. Fact, I need to get rid of this blueprint right now, for now, because it will keep me from getting the sand put down. Yeah, my next thoughts is replacing the CPU and the motherboard. Of course, that'll be a little bit. Just got a new GPU. Frames went up from 60 to 80, but the old GPU was 100%. New one's at 80%. No, my GPU is running about 30% right now. In fact, if you look in the upper right hand corner there, Snakebite, you may be able to read what my system is currently doing. And you can see even on medium, I still have the stutter, but at least it's not unplayable. The other day I had to call it early because it was so completely unplayable. Ian, hello, sir. I didn't do it. Went anywhere near it. Yeah, the CPU's holding it back. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. And I keep getting a... it ran fine when I first switched everything over. And then Windows 11 did some updates. And since those updates, I keep getting a message that says that the CPU is not capable for Windows 11. So I'm thinking it was able to handle the base Windows 11, just not any of the updates. And once the updates hit, it kind of maxed that thing right out and is causing everything else to not run good either. But again, as a pre-built, then I'm stuck with the dilemma of even if I get a new motherboard and with a new CPU on it, is it going to fit the case? I'm thinking I'm going to end up basically rebuilding the whole thing. Yeah, micro slot BS, pretty much. Like I said, when I first got it without any of the updates, just off the base operating system, it worked great. As soon as the updates started coming in, and I got that one that it's a security update telling me that my processor won't handle the operating system that it came pre-installed on. Stream's blurry with the settings I'm at. Which is irritating in and of itself. Again, I remember you and I had gone through and tried to sort that out once before, and we had it doing okay. And then when I switched the GPU over and got the new one, and NVIDIA loaded in their preferred graphics settings, well, it changed all that we had figured out, and I cannot remember for the life of me how we had that set up initially. Oh, just sorting a few bits can hop in? Alright. Sounds good, Ian. But you can see every so often it gets a little bit of a stutter into it, but at least it's playable this way. Yeah, I can't help but think that the system itself is not optimized the best either. Like stuff running in the background that isn't necessary. Because I know anymore PCs like to start things up that you don't necessarily need started up right from the get-go. VSync off, FPS limit 60. I believe that's what I've got. I will double check here when I get to the end of this row. Or VSync on and FPS unlimited. Let's see now, what are we at? We are currently at VSync is on and FPS is unlimited. That's where I've got it right now. But if I go there and apply, which this I think is where I had it initially, before trying to change a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, that seems to be giving me quite a bit more of the stutter in there. So I think having it on and unlimited is the way to go there. frame can cause stutters if the CPU can't handle it. Try turning it off. Talk about the frame gen. You will lose frame rate. Yeah, I think the CPU is the issue. Yep. And again, I mean, I don't know how much you know about compatibility with things. Do you have any idea? I got one of the PC is what they call it, STG Auburn or ST Gobrin or something like that. How easy is it to swap out the motherboard in there, the motherboard and CPU, without having to just buy a whole new case and everything? Yeah, almost seems worse with the frame gen off, though. Specs 30, AMD Ryzen 5 15, Intel Core 8400. Recommended specs at 60 FPS. High processor, a Ryzen 7 5800X. Intel is an i5 12600K. Yeah, I think with the I think it seems like it's worse with the frame gen off. Just to double check. Standard mid tower, most motherboards should fit. Yeah, I believe it's a standard mid tower. Then I got to worry about RAM and all that kind of stuff because I'll have to look and see if the RAM is integrated onto this motherboard or if it's a plug-in. If it's plug-in, I'm good. If it's integrated, then I got to freaking get RAM. So it might be a little bit to get the PC up to par. When you're looking to upgrade, just ask someone for a board that'll fit a mid-tower case. AM5 is where it's at. Alright. Pretty sure I can change the CPU. You just need the socket type. Yeah, I'll try to take a look this weekend and see what all if it's a socket type or not that's on there. Because that would be so much easier if I can just swap the CPU out. That would make it way easier. On the manufacturer's website and see if it's upgradable. Yeah, because, you can look on, like, I bought it off Amazon. And you can look on what it says on Amazon. They're not going to tell you everything about it. Yeah, mine's an i7. How you doing, Steve? Autocorrect. You gotta love it. And there's a method to my madness why I'm not going around the corner right now. As far as installed components. Ian, welcome in, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Right. I spawned in right as the convoy left the blooming tunnel again.
It's the way it always happens.
Right, what are you up to then, buddy?
I am working on this road between the steel mill and the river base. Just kind of flattening it out, getting it ready for
yeah.
paving. P-Tech, hello there. Tis very annoying playing with, but it's not nearly as bad with it turned down. Sterliman, good evening. Rooster, welcome in.
Hi, Rooster. Hiya, Sterlingman. Right, I will, while you're finishing that off, I will start loading some scrap up out of this garage area.
Okay.
And then once you start laying some tarmac, I'll jump on the roller again for you.
Can join in a bit if there's room. Oh, there should be.
Hi, Steve.
Said it before and I'll say it again. It'd be nice if they would give us a proper road grader. Because let's face it, you wouldn't really use a bulldozer to flatten the road surface that you're going to pave. You would use a road grader. And it would come out so much nicer. Well, that answers that question. I need to go change something over here in OBS real quick. There we go. Grader, then a roller, then tarmac, then roller. Yep. I'm thinking maybe one more up the middle. Should be about as good as I can get it. Don't know what my budget is, but if I want something good for the next 5 to 7 years, AM5 9800 3D 32 gig of RAM at 6000 X or B series. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely not once I upgrade it, I don't want to have to redo it in a year or two. I'd want it to last a little while, and definitely be upgradable in the future. So much nicer when you can just swap the parts out as they become obsolete, instead of having to constantly redo the whole system. Well, that one spot just won't go away. So it'll have to stay there. There's a 9800X 3D Ryzen 7, 64 gig of RAM, and a 16 gig 5800 RTX graphic card. Yeah, Steve, yours is a your graphics card, yours is a 5080, isn't it? Zeno, good afternoon. Or mine's a 5060. So, I mean, they're real similar. Just a couple of steps off from one another. Oh, gonna try to stream tonight. Stopped due to the internet and GPU issues. So gonna try with a new GPU. Fiber will be here in 2 weeks. Fiber will be nice. I'm sure yours stream will work out a little bit better than what I got going on right now, but like I said, this is really the only game I'm having an issue with. Okay, where is Zipaver? Oh, Zipaver is in a fairly decent spot. Ooh, a 9070 XT, nice. That's like making the rest of us look like slouches and all. Very demanding game. Yes, yes it is. I think that's because, you know, it's gotta, the code's gotta adjust for every grain of sand that you put out there. Rolling, 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 keeping doggies rolling. Rolling, rolling,
Rolling, rolling, roll high.
Mm-hmm. Now, the sand that's going across the road here, I'm not going to mess with yet because I want to add that so it joins in with the other portion a little smoother.
Yeah.
We all know turning corners with sand doesn't work well.
No.
That's why I didn't really do a whole lot flattening out on the other end of this road either.
Yeah, no, you do it the same way I do. Do a little bit at a time and then get your blends in right. Otherwise, it just don't work.
Yeah. Recommended requirements: CPU AMD Ryzen 7 5800X or Intel i5 12600K RAM, 16 gig video card. Yeah, see, my processor's an i7, but it's only a 3.6 gigahertz processor. One of these days I should actually print the sheet out. I keep having to go back onto the web Amazon deal and pull up my order for it and look at it again in order to get the specs. I should actually just print them out. You're on Catchy OS? Never heard of that. i7 what? That I don't have it all wrote down in front of me, and I should, just so that when I have these conversations I can actually give people some information. I would have to go back on the thing and look it up again, which I will try to do later this evening after I get done. And then maybe we can get together later, there's Snakebite or something, and try to figure something out. If you've got any other suggestions. Ugh. Come on, there ain't nothing there. Why are you turning sideways? Must have been a stray grain of sand again. Linux. Yeah, that'd be great. Oop, I'm gonna back up here a little bit. What I gotta do for this is try to get my PlayStation program working again on the PC, the remote play thing. For some reason that decided it didn't want to work properly anymore. It keeps telling me that I'm trying to log into somebody else's PlayStation when I'm not. I may have to uninstall the remote play and reinstall it. Sam was just having a fit. What are you doing? Nobody said go backwards. Maybe I did. Maybe I have my thumb on the wrong button. I was probably not going to be happy on this side of the railroad tracks. Sand's a little light over the tracks over on this side. We'll make it work. Oh, are we getting across there okay? Sure, got across the tracks okay. Now that there's nothing but sand in front of you, you want to fight. Steel railroad tracks? No problem. Sand? Struggle bus. Mark, hello there. Yeah, you're welcome to jump in there, Mark.
Oh, yeah, Mark.
The code, should you require it, is in the private chat. Well, I got part of the grass mowed this morning. Got the tomatoes and peppers out into some pots outside, so they're no longer in the little seedling pots. Oddly enough, the part of the grass that I mowed is the driveway. I got a gravel driveway, but it's kind of overgrown because the people that had this place before did nothing to take care of any yard work stuff. It was so overgrown when I got here. Sheesh. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to spend a couple dollars and either get the driveway cemented or paved. I think paving is cheaper, so it's probably the route I'm going to go. Except there's a big chunk of broken concrete right in front of the garage that they'll have to get rid of.
Yeah, my dad's just had his little driveway and that redone for him. He was getting a bit of a mess with the weeds and everything where nobody looked after it.
Yeah.
He was going to pay for it himself, and then the bloke they all went off of came down and said, "Oh, well, if you come up my house," he's got he's lord something that owns the whole village.
Uh-huh.
He said, "If you come up and cut some trees down for me," he said, "because my blokes are too lazy to do it, I'll get someone in to sort your driveway out." So Dad went, "Yeah, I can do that."
Absolutely.
He said, "Cutting trees down is far less strenuous," he said, "than trying to sort the drive out."
Yeah.
But I know my dad, he would have done it anyway, because I still think he thinks he's about 21 instead of bloody nearly 80.
Yeah. I can't do any of that kind of stuff anymore. It's like I get outside. Used to be able to be outside for hours doing stuff, just as little as 5 years ago. Now it's like I'm outside for 45 minutes to an hour and I'm worn out. My body is telling me, you ain't as young as you once was, dude. Cut it out. I've never been one to slow down much, but
I know the feeling.
same except when fishing.
Yeah, I have to remind myself I'm closer to 60 than I am to 50.
Well, November 24th, I will be 55. So then on November 25th, I will be in the same boat you are, closer to 60.
Yeah, I've got 2 years to go. Gotta hit the big 60.
Got you by 5 years. You young whippersnapper, get off my lawn!
This rolling makes no sense. You can go for ages and not have to redo it, and then you get one spot and it just will not blooming...
Yeah. It'll just sit there and argue with you and argue with you and argue with you.
Yeah, you're like, come on, there's tarmac there, just flatten it. Oh, it's going to leave patches.
Yep. Why? Because it feels like it must.
Yeah. Right, no, you are going to spend 2 hours doing this, whether you like it or not. Well, it says Mark's in Discord, but I can't hear him.
I'm trying.
Oh, right, you're having problems, buddy.
Wow. I can't get it on my big screen. I've got it on my little one, but not on my big screen.
Oh, I better go let him in. He's having a cow. I'll be right back. Okay.
Just have to play on my little screen.
Uh-oh. We got Mark's a little on the quiet side, it sounds like.
Oh. Hold on. See what I can- no. No.
Oh, what the hell has gone on here?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm rolling
Charlie,
the end of
hello
this
there.
road, and a couple of squares have just appeared in it.
Oh. Yeah, well.
Oh, that's a bit. That's not good.
Oh, yeah. That's some of that nice soft stuff that we kept running across.
Well, it's like there was something there. It's all.
Yeah. That also likes to turn into the saggy, mushy areas. That'll just require more sand, more flattening, probably over and over and over again until it's all done.
This is loading complete. How much?
Yeah, what I was trying to do was get the ripple out the road, and all of a sudden, it's like, nope, you're not doing that.
Hey, Mark's finally on the joined mode.
Well, a Jordan don't seem to have any controls. It's a bit long. we got a depot to near where you are.
Yeah, Riverside. Is it Riverside?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I said Moondoggy did a pretty nice job filling in where that drop off was at. And he doubted himself. I told him what I wanted to do with the road. He goes, you know, there's a big drop right there, don't you? I said, you got sand, fill it in.
Yep.
And he actually did a pretty good job of it.
I see him video loading script.
Yep. You know it.
Now I'm going to have to turn
Can't-
Mark up a bit.
Can't help myself.
Oakley dokley, Mr. Ted's, welcome in. Had to look, make sure it wasn't Ned Flanders. Of course, you didn't say hi diddly ho there, neighbor. Neighborino. I'm sorry, if I was Homer Simpson and I had somebody that talked like that to me all the time, I probably would get a little mean to him once in a while too. Dude, come on, man.
What we're making this freeway for? Is there a quest that's going to come down here? Or?
Yeah, there will be a route that runs from the steel beams facility down there over to the river base.
Yeah, going back to birthdays, you're only a young whippersnapper head. your birthday April?
June. It was the first of this
Oh,
month.
it's just gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm the old man then.
Yep.
Well, belated happy returns of the day.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, and it was MJ's on Friday.
Oh. And he's an even younger whippersnapper.
He is.
Yeah, how old's MJ?
Trying to think whether he told me or not. It took me a while to get his birthday out of him.
I was watching your stream yesterday. What, you're on something island? Fraser Island.
Fraser Island, yeah. Yeah, I spent a couple of hours today off stream just
Logistics.
moving getting the bits back to build that blooming pier that reset itself.
Steve says nobody knows.
Well, I just said on stream I'd do it off stream. You've seen me cart it all over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put them through watching me do it all again.
How did Steve's first stream go, or his stream 2? Because he was going to use what's it, so he could stream while he was playing with you, wasn't he, Ed?
Yes. Bring Mark back up a little bit there.
I was busy trying to get season 17 finished on Snowden. And I thought, oh, I've had enough of this, let's put it on YouTube. And, oh, there you are, Buck.
Then I can lay the blueprint for this bridge back down again. Oh, that's something that needs to be done if somebody wants to. In fact, I was in the process of doing it and flipped my Wayfarer over because of the stuttering issue and not being able to correct my driving fast enough. But we need concrete picked up and brought to the concrete slabs place, because we're going to need some slabs.
All right, thank you. I'll have a toilet break and we'll get on it.
You did Easton Pond this afternoon? Nice. I don't know, that Easton Pond is one of the ones on my list that I've got over here. Is that the newest one he's been doing? Look at my sheets here. Not there. Not there. No, it's not on my list, so must be one of his newer ones. I keep wanting to reach over and grab a drink of my lemonade while I'm doing this, but I gotta unscrew the cap, which means I need both hands. I grabbed a fresh one. Usually I just have it sitting there without the lid on it, but I grabbed a fresh one and haven't opened it yet. So I guess I'll set the controller down for a second.
Oh, you brought a crane. That'll do. Then you can load this up.
Right, I wasn't sure how far spread out it was and how safe, so I thought, well, if I bring a crane down, if somebody falls over or whatever, we've got something that'll...
Yeah. If you notice, somewhere over in that general vicinity is a Wayfarer that's laying on its side.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, put the handbrake on. You're sliding backwards, isn't it? You go backwards, forwards.
It might help, mightn't it?
Got to put the...
Oh, missed the one already.
Not better. Put the jacks down.
Get that out of the way. Let's sum that up later.
Speaking of Wayfarers, Ian's got a dancing Wayfarer parked over here.
Oh, is it? No, if it's getting too much, I'll go and take that up there. Like a scrap yard.
Yeah. It's over here bouncing up and down on its suspension.
I'll go and deal with that. Oh, there's, yeah, I've just spotted you falling down one. Over by the orange farm. I'll deal with that later. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Oh,
bless
that
you.
snuck up on me. Yeah, snuck up on me, that one. Oh.
The sneaky ones are always the worst. Or you get the ones that show up like you're gonna sneeze, and then you don't do it, so you're, oh, okay, good, I'm good. And then it hits you.
Yeah.
Is a concrete facility near to here?
Not really, no. Well, it's not that far. Back the other side of the dam, isn't it? Top end of the
Yes.
orange farm. Right. I got over here to unload my lorry and I've got distracted by all these axles and gearboxes and transmissions.
To loading it back up again.
Amanda Amazing, hello there. Oh, correct, got you too. Well, I didn't change it to the for you, it changed it to it. Says, hey, IT. Alright, now to make that work properly, I'll probably put some asphalt down on it. Then put some more sand on there so we can bring the level up. No free space to spawn resource. Good thing I'm not trying to spawn a resource.
No, that was me. I thought, if I'm coming back from here, I might as well bring some beans with me. If it said that, you've probably got 2 beams spawned into a mystery pile somewhere.
Yeah, they'll be out there somewhere. That whole truckload you had was only 2 beans?
No, I've spawned out 14.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why, but the size of the bit they come out in, I don't know why it was like saying there was no room.
So, most of that where the Pioneers park, that's going to be the offloading area for the bridge that comes through. I'm not too concerned with that being perfect.
Right.
Ah, collect steel beams for ongoing repairs. All done. And then we had some left over. Nice. Always nice when you have leftovers.
Oh yes.
This guy over here. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them, go get them. See, we'll have to bring this area here up a little bit, I think.
Come on then, drive out the hole.
They'll drive in it just fine.
I think now we've bottomed out, haven't we, Ian?
Yeah, you have. You'd have been better off going around the other side, maybe. I think it's the angle. Oh, yeah.
Slow, low,
Whoa. It's
Come on. Change gears.
Oh, it's not registering. No, it's not registering you there.
Is it? Because I'll tell you what it is. Hold on.
Oh, because you've got your crane attached to something?
Right. No,
Yeah. Right, hang on, let me just change to that one. And I'll
Yeah.
try and...
For some reason,
Take you on
anytime
your
there's a
wheels
crane that is in crane mode, anywhere on the map, it don't even have to be close to you. Anywhere on the map, it likes to act like stuff is not
Watching
there.
that. Let's right the other way then. What I didn't want to do is end up picking you up upside down, Mark.
yeah, that's what usually happens. Isn't it?
Ian knows all about being upside down.
Yep. Which is what it's trying to do. If I can get you up there, then we can sort the rest out in a minute. Right. Oh.
Might land on my wheels.
Oh.
Nearly. Oh,
Hang on. Yeah. Oh. Well done. Right, don't fall over.
I don't know what's happening now. We're tangled up together.
Right.
Oh,
Hold fire. What's going on here now? Why does it think I want you upside down? It hasn't got the strength to pick you up, like flop you with one thingy. Right, if I can get you on your wheels, then I'll move my crane and... Oh. Yeah, it's the weight of them blooming slabs, isn't it?
Is he on his side?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get to the other side, single point it and just connect it and drive away with him.
Well, that's what I was sort of trying to do, but it's not.
Playing game, mate.
You know, he's so heavy that.
Well, hey, on the bright side, I got my new remote for my TV in today.
Right, you're on your wheels. Sort of. No, you're not. Right, hold fire. I might be able to actually pick you up the right way round now. No, it's going to do it upside down again. Oh, for God's sake.
I think it's
Sorry.
because of the weight in the back of it. It
Excuse me,
twisted
but-
upside down.
Yeah, it's just not plain ball. You know, you're even worse than you were beforehand, mate. Holy camoles. Sometimes this game can be so frustrating.
Holy camoli, it's a pan of ravioli.
What I do is put my mate on his wheels. Not hard.
Shouldn't
Not
be.
asking anything like...
Now, turn your crane to the right. See whether that. Keep going round to the right.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's not strong enough. You're too heavy. Should have bought a thingy down there, one of those tracked things.
Right.
It'd be alright if it wouldn't. Right. Hang on. Let me just finagle you in the right area.
There.
Right, try that. At
I'm
last.
rolling this whole thing all
And go
out
dead
nice and
straight.
smooth so I can pour some more sand on top of it.
Don't try and turn.
Do not try this at home. We are not professionals.
I'm definitely not.
Come on. Right.
What I might
I
do
think-
is put this crane halfway.
Are these
See if we
concrete
can-
slabs? Can we use these here?
No.
Oh.
What I'll start doing, Mark, is bringing the pieces and stacking them up here.
Yeah, let's have a look where this concrete works is.
It's not far.
Orange farm, concrete plant over there. Have we got a bridge here? The river lock. Can we drive over that? Oh,
Yes, mate, that's the way.
Alright. Now we'll bring some more sand over here. So we can hopefully get that up to level. Oh yeah, I gotta dump some sand in there too. Oh, start that crap now. It's weird that you get that little yellow stair stepper thing like a signal on Roadcraft. It'll pop up every once in a while. Ian swinging that crane boom around.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all the big chunky bits out of there.
I said, wouldn't it be nice if you could load the raw materials into the Warden and drop them off?
It'd be nice if we had a more stable big vehicle to do it. If we could just fix Mr. Tippy properly, we wouldn't have a problem.
Properly. You're not asking for much, are you?
Well, no, just a sort of game that works properly.
Sheesh. Closest sand is way back there. Actually, I think there is a spot up there for... Do I have one out? No. Well, we will correct that. Run into the fence, huh?
Some lorries coming out of that shed there.
There it is.
$15 concrete slabs, you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why I struggled to get you up. You had so much rubble on board, mate. You're overloading. Hey?
Oh, you've got to get it on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. I crashed into the wall. It crashed into the back of him. I made this very wide down here for overtaking.
Well, so much for dropping the graphics down to medium, actually fixing it. It was just doing it. I'm going to behave for now until you're confident, and then we'll start screwing up. There we go. I'll be right back. Need a quick bathroom break, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a bit of a stunt.
I was going to say, that didn't sound good.
I put it all on its clipped the stone there looking at you, and it put it on its wheels all on the left hand side, and we're going along on just the wheels on that side. I thought, oh, it's going to tip over in a minute. Just jiggled the steering and it fell back on its wheels. So.
Oh. Oh, I got myself in a whole world of hurt on last night's snow runner stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dropped a load of logs, got myself upside down in a stream, and took ages to try and rescue me.
Don't let him fool you, Mark. He didn't end up upside down once. He ended up upside down after I got him right side up.
He didn't let us tell us that, did he?
Yes. Don't drink and drive, ladies and gents. It's not cool.
Not even in a video game.
No, it didn't work.
It was we planned to join you yesterday, but I started work at 1:45 yesterday morning, so by the time we come to 9 o'clock last night, I was a bit...
Yeah, I bet.
Wee bit tired, was you?
Yeah, I fell asleep a couple of times in front of the computer. Your wayfarer's doing some dancing around there as it is.
Ian's Wayfarer always likes to dance.
Yeah, it's getting its jig on.
It's just a party Wayfarer, that's all.
That rage was funny last night when we raided at exactly the same time as somebody else.
Yeah, we raided Old Gamers Lane and Wayne right after I can't remember who it was that raided them, but somebody else had just raided them, and they were at the point that we raided them. They were talking about raiding me. There was absolutely no way we could have planned it like that.
No.
I did have a quick word with RDJ last Sunday morning. I arrived down at Cardiff at 4:30, I think, between 4 and past. And I just went in and said hello, and I said I'm going to have a nap because the factory doesn't open till 6, so I was able to have a bit of a nap, but he's playing caretaker at the moment.
Very, very addicting game.
Is it still a game in progress, that caretaker?
Yes, still early access.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, this one was nice. Guys, at least good enough that it's not a great big gigantic drop off. And we gotta go fix the other side.
Bill. Yeah, right. Oh.
Uh-oh, that didn't sound good.
No, I was going to say, I would. Don't worry about it. Just take what you got there, Mark. You're going to get yourself T-top heavy in a minute, bud. says, no, I'm taking it. I don't care.
I've put it on here. I'm gonna take it.
That's right. All or
Even
nothing
if
with
I've
Mark.
knocked it off the place.
Tell him, Mark, you don't do anything halfway.
No.
So,
Why waste fuel?
yeah.
Well, a couple
I've
weeks
learnt
back,
to
I got my
costs
boss.
that 2 trips sometimes is quicker than 1.
Sometimes. My boss was a little upset a couple weeks back because had a customer come in and wanted me to kind of shortchange something on a job just so he could get it done for his customer. And I looked at the guy, and this was something that I'm the only one in town that can do it. And I looked at the guy and I says, I won't do it. I says, I will not do things halfway. I will either do the entire job, which will cost you more money, or I won't do it. And my boss was mad because he wanted the money off of charging that guy. I went, no, I'm not gonna do a halfway job. That's the kind of crap that comes back to haunt you.
The job's worth doing. Do it right first time.
It's like, you don't like negative Google reviews, don't do things halfway. Yep, it ruins your reputation. Yeah.
Exactly.
Boss man's slowly
Right.
starting to learn that if I tell somebody I won't do it, that there's a reason for it. There's a reason why I've had multiple job offers for more money come at me that I have turned down. I've developed a reputation as a pretty darn good machinist in this area, and I don't plan on ruining that because the way things are going at the shop, I don't necessarily see it sticking around much longer.
Well, yeah, you don't want your name tarnished with shoddy work, do you? Because
Nope.
someone will go, well, they told me it was a top job. I didn't ask for a cheap job.
Yeah, then of course their mechanics can go, oh, well, I took it to Accurate Engines to have it done. No, well. So then it looks bad on us, even though their mechanic is the one that said do it halfway.
Yeah.
Have you remembered to unmute your mic?
I don't know which other. Do they drink a beer or do they have a water? It's not very strong beer, it's like Corona Ligado or something. It's only 3.2%.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went up, took a stroll up to my local pub last week. I don't know what day it was. And he said, "Oh, I've got this offer on. Got this barrel offer, mate. Do you want to try this?" I was like, "Yeah." So how strong is it? "Ah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it." Well, yeah. Turns out it was damn near 7%.
You don't want many of them then?
No. Oh, I had 3 pints and I was like, right, I'm walking off home now. We didn't stay for another. I said, no, have one more, might be able to cook the kids' tea.
What are you giving me water?
Oh, hold on, lorry coming. You almost took my mirrors off, my mate.
That's all right, Mark. You don't use them anyhow.
See how many we've got now. 25 slabs now.
Excellent.
Excuse me, my mate, I'm going past.
Now I just got to get back over to the other side so I can fix that on the other end where the road decided to collapse, and I can probably move this Wayfarer and put my bridge blueprint back. Or not the Wayfarer, but the Scalper.
Crack on, my mate. Gotta get on.
But when I get this roller to the other end, I'm going to have to stop and let Sam back in. He was pretty upset with me earlier when I was outside working in the yard because I left him in the house, because otherwise he just sits outside and barks because he sees me and can't get to me. Oh, question for anybody that might know. Do green peppers grow tall like tomato plants do, or do they tend to stay fairly low to the ground?
Steve's in Roadcraft now.
Yeah, he will be here momentarily, I'm sure.
Oh, crashed into something. Bit of scaffolding.
Okay. Too far. Alright, I'm going to let Sam in. I will be right back. Not sure